Hello students, today will we discuss about morphology. Okay, आज का हमारा टॉपिक क्या है? मॉर्फोलॉजी. व्हाट इज मॉर्फोलॉजी क्या है? इन लिंग्विस्टिक मॉर्फोलॉजी इज द आइडेंटिफिकेशन, पहचान है, एनालिसिस है, विश्लेषण और डिस्क्रिप्शन यानी इसका वर्णन करना ऑफ द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ गिवन लैंग्वेज मॉर्फीम्स and other linguistic unit root words, affixes, part of speech, intonations and stresses or implied context. यानी morphology is the study of internal structure of words and forms a core part of linguistic study today. The term morphology is Greek and is a makeup of morph meaning shape, form and ओलॉजी विच मीन्स द स्टडी ऑफ समथिंग. मतलब मॉर्फोलॉजी का मीनिंग क्या है? स्टडी ऑफ समथिंग. मॉर्फोलॉजी एज अ सब डिसिप्लिन ऑफ लिंग्विस्टिक्स वॉज नेम्ड फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम इन 1859 by the German linguist August Schlicker, who used the term for the study of the form of words. It is the study of structure and form of words in language or a language, including inflection, derivation, and the formation of compounds. At the very basic level, words are made of morphemes. These are the smallest unit, roots, and affixes. This is a level of language analysis which deals with the internal arrangement of words and their inflections. It seeks to analyze, classify and describe meaningful grammatical units and how these units morphemes are organized in the process of word formation. It is a branch of linguistics which preoccupies itself with word formation rules, which in turn determine the organization of the internal structures of words into minimal meaningful units of grammatical analysis. Morphology can be inflectional or derivational. The major word formation process is affixations. This occurs through prefixations, inflections, and suffixations, depending on where the morphemal element is introduced into the structure of the word. Morphemes are the minimal units of grammatical analysis, the unit of lowest rank out of which words the unit of next higher rank are composed. The level of morpheme is the smallest on the grammatical rank scale. It is a minimal linguistic element with a unit of meaning or grammatical function. It cannot be further divided into smaller grammatical components and it can function as any of the following elements in the structure of a word. Base meaning independence, prefix irrevocable, infix यानी feed, suffix commander, ending disappointments. A morph is the exponent of a morphe, relating to the morpheme as an abstraction, with the morpheme itself being its realizations, being a morph in. An allmorph is a family of morph deriving from the fact that in English morphs change their nature from one word environment to the other. Allomorphs relate to the phonological aspect of grammatical analysis. Following are the allomorphic realization of the morpheme. There are two types of morphemes, free or bound. Free morpheme क्या होता है? The free morpheme are also known as the vox or the root is a word. It is a dependent in terms of meaning and form. It can stand on its own, stand up, etc. Bound morpheme cannot stand on its own as it is a subordinate to the free morpheme. They are affixes which are either prefix, infix, or suffixes. The derivational affixes are capable of creating a new lexion from a base. Therefore, they can provide a more complex change. On one hand, a derivational morpheme can change the grammatical category of the word. A derivational suffix like ly can transform an adjective into an adverb. The suffix ment is often used to produce a noun. We can even change the meaning of a word without changing its category. If we add the derivational prefix unto adjective happy, we receive the adjective unhappy. The word remains an adjective while the meaning changes completely. The inflection affixes produce a new word from an existing lexion, a word. They do not create a new entry in one's mental lexicon. The noun students can be produced by adding the plural and inflectional suffix to the base student. The plural indicates that more than one student is concerned, but it neither changes the grammatical category of the word nor does it produce a new lexion. Additionally, to number, the inflectional affix give grammatical information in terms of tense, case, and gender. There are several factors which indicate whether an affix is derivational or inflectional. For one, it is essential to keep in mind that any prefixes in the English language are derivational. If an affix changes the part of speech of the base, it is a derivational. The affix which do not change the part of speech of the base are usual inflectional. From is a noun, formal is an adjective. Here all has changed the parts of speech. It is thus derivational affix. Formal is an adjective, formalize is a verb, formalizes is still a verb, has not changed the part of speech, is likely to be an inflectional affix. While all prefixes in English are derivational, very few of them change the part of speech of the base. Inflectional affixes always have a regular meaning. Derivational affixes may have irregular meaning. If we consider an inflectional affix like the plurals as in word form always the same, more than one. If, however, we consider the change in meaning caused by a derivational affix like age in words like bandage, shortage, splage, etc. It is difficult to sort of any fixed change in meaning or even a small set of meaning change. As a general rule, if you can add an inflectional affix to one member of the class, that you can add it to all members of the class. While with derivational affix, it is not generally possible to add it to all members. Inflectional affix are fully productive, while derivational affix are not. You can add s to any non-modal verb in English to make the third person singular of the present indicative. You can add action to any non-modal verb to make a noun. The affixes that show limited productivity with large number of gaps are derivational. Affixes which are fully productive can be either inflectional or derivational. Okay? Thank you for watching.